All right, man. When you're ready.
Oh, yo. Oh, you did that shit. I'm coming.
Welcome
Don't worry, I got it.
episode 17. My special guest is Boppa Mana. What's up, brother?
Congratulations. Level 3. Walk along, we made it. Wellington. Get out of here, man. Yeah. Man, green. So yeah. How many people got it, man? So you know how we do's up, man? Yeah. Where's my sirens? No sirens.
Just see.
Yo, you know it, baby. What's up, fam? What's up?
What's up, man? How you been?
Good, man. Good, brother. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I feel bad. To be fair, I haven't seen your face in like a couple of weeks, man.
Oh, yeah. No, you too, bro. How you been, man?
Yeah, good, bro. Good. Just no life in 2K since the last time that we spoke. But yeah, not much, man. Not much going on. What about you?
Yeah, no, not much. Just grateful that we're in level 3 now, Auckland, so we can pretty much go out there and do our thing. Finally.
But it's tomorrow, eh?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Hey.
But yeah, during the level 4 lockdown, man. All you can do is just play games and just do whatever, and do 3 hours and all that stuff. But I think that's all you could do. Level 4.
Yeah, look, bro, we'll talk about that first. How long has Auckland been on level 4 for?
It felt like 3 months and a half, but it was actually like more than a month, I guess. As a whole of New Zealand, right? It was a month, right? Or a little bit over a month.
2-3 weeks for all of us, and then you guys for another extra.
That's right. Yeah.
However long.
It's worse because the COVID target at the moment is on my street and around Mangere this time.
Oh, shit.
And so yeah, it's crazy. Straight up, even our local pack and save, sometimes actually all the time when we do the shopping, we have to spring clean every day, clean the sugar, clean the bananas, get our soap and clean the oranges. But yeah, man, spring cleaning every day, man. We don't want that COVID, man. Sheesh.
That's rough, man. That's rough. And you guys have been in lockdown a couple of times. Like the rest of us have been in for twice now. But for you guys, you've had snap lockdowns. You've had level 3 more than anyone else. But this time around, it was sprung on us like a 6 hours notice, really, before we went into this lockdown. What do you think was the hardest thing about it this time around for you personally?
For me personally, just being away from one of my best friends. That was KFC for me. But fried chicken was, my main meal of the night. But McDonald's, yeah, all credit to the boys. Yeah, we pulled through level 4, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. You know what, bro? I was cheering, man. I was cheering when we went into level 3, and we're able to have like KFC, McDonald's, bro. That's mostly what we've been having ever since. But what do you reckon you'll go to first?
Me, so unfortunately we won't be going to KFC to see my best friend. We're actually gonna go see some goldfishes in the ocean, and I'll try to find some oysters, some mussels, and that. And we're not gonna go dive for it. We're gonna go to Mission Bay or something and go find a shop or something. They can dive for us. But yeah, it's all jokes aside, we're gonna go for a seafood bender, man. It's gonna be me, Soa, Basie possibly, hopefully, and Loud. So yeah, we're just gonna go hard out here. I think we just miss our food out there, but
that's is that tomorrow or
sometime this week. This week I've got my nana's 10th anniversary. She's playing the guitar and the ukulele with God at the moment. But yeah, we're just gonna go celebrate that and go visit our nana's grave and that, and have a feed with all the family, catch up and all that, because it has been a while. You have to spend some time with your family at this time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna use that opportunity, level 3, to go visit our fam. So we'll do that also.
Solid, bro. Solid. I was thinking about before you came was I was trying to right. I was putting things down to talk to you about. But do you remember how we met?
How we properly met was when you joined BoppaGaming.
Mm,
Yeah, I remember your streams way back in the day.
yeah.
When you're a bandit. And then you went back to KJ. Went back to
Yeah.
Cage. Yeah, but I can't really remember. Yeah, do you remember?
No, it's similar to you, bro. Like with most of the boys, you know, of them for quite a while, like a couple of years, bro. I've known of like who you are. But it wasn't until a couple of months ago when I joined, bro. So yeah, that's probably the story of how we met. But like something that puts you guys aside from other people is how welcoming you guys were when I came in. It's funny, bro. Like for me joining, I asked to join, and the guys weren't looking for anyone. I just sent a DM and said I was keen to jump in, and then when I did, bro, like you and Loud and Saw and that all like real welcoming. So you know, you would kind of know straight away that those are the kind of people that you guys are like. But yeah, man, buzzy.
Yeah, man. So, I think to everyone, we try to welcome everyone as they are, no matter what. But yeah, I mean, we know in your streams for quite a while. And yeah, Twitch, right? You're streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. All right, man. Well, more about you. It's you're from Auckland, like you mentioned. What else do people not know about you, like your culture, your upbringing, family?
I grew up in South Auckland and West Auckland. Samoa Cook Island. What else? Shucks, people may not know that I did the Excel School of Performing Arts tour for 22 weeks out in 2019, I think. As a vocal major, going around schools and that, and you know, teaching and singing and playing and eating. But yeah, what else? Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
But no, all good, bro. We'll talk about music. I've got that down to talk to you about. How did you get into it?
How did I get into it? I think it was more of I grew up with it. So back in primary school, I went to Jean Baden, and there used to be a class, a Cook Island class. I wouldn't say a Cook Island class specifically, but there's a teacher. He was Cook Island, and he had all the instruments in his room. He wasn't a music teacher. He wasn't anything. It was just like, you know, a normal school teacher. But he had all these instruments, ukuleles, guitars, and that. And what that did was it bring like an island flavor to the kids in that school.
Yeah.
And so whoever at lunchtime or morning tea were around, they could go to that classroom and pick up a ukulele and play it, and a guitar and play, and just, you know, chill at that classroom or outside, and just, you know, just play with the instruments at that. And that's when it started for me, I guess. Seeing that everyone could play, and you know, the vibe was more like, you know, the vibe, right? You're playing all together and singing all together and that, and okay, teach me this, you teach me that. Yeah. But that was when I picked it up, and I think More Than Words was my first song that I learned.
Yeah.
Classic. More Than Words, classic. And Sun Goes Down was my second one.
Oh yeah.
From Leisure Mystic.
That's advanced.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. A lot of kids could play those kind of songs back then, because of how many hours they didn't have. You know, no Nintendo 64. You know, these kind of games. They would more get like a lava or a sheet, and then start whacking
the whip
on the floor. Yeah, doing the whip with that, and playing rugby on the road and that. You know, grow up that way. It's kind of environment I was in. So, you know, we learned picking up guitar was one of you know, the things to learn while growing up. So that's where I started, I guess. But I got my first guitar when I was playing Guitar Hero. On Expert, I was doing all these things, and and my GC, wow, that's so amazing. Nephew, must get you a guitar. So I was like, yeah, my crikey, bring it here. And so I think it was my birthday came or something, somewhat, and she bought me my first guitar, and grateful ever since, man. Grew up with it.
That's sick. And then when did you start taking it more seriously?
It was actually in high school. year 9. So my cousin Valerie Fasavolu, she was a singer at Mangu College, and I was just a year 9, just a boy in school, and she was in the top band, one of the bands, year 13 bands, that was going for like Rock West and Smoke
Oh,
Free,
sick.
Pacifica Beats and all that, and
Yeah,
stand out. She was like, hey, I got my cousin, he plays guitar and stuff like that. So she got me involved in a live band. So that was my first encounter, playing with a band and stuff like that. So I learned as much as I could, played live shows, and I did vocal lessons to try to get out of class, and
yeah.
I done saxophone. I don't know what the hell I was doing in that class, but I was I learned nothing there, man. I just wanted out of science class, man. Get up. But yeah, man, yeah. That's when I started taking it serious. It was the enjoyment of making other people smile and vibe. Yeah, that's when I had a
Bro, that's
dream.
cool, man. Yeah, how and did you like for obvious that's year 9, and then what did you do? What happened after that throughout college, your senior years?
Throughout my senior year, so it was quite a struggle. So that was at Mangu College, year 9, and half of year 10 I spent at Mangu College, and then after that I spent my years at Green Bay High School, which I'm grateful, and I was blessed that I actually moved out of like a brown community, because I got to learn other cultures like like the Balangi culture and all that, and how things are done there.
Yeah.
So I moved out West Auckland to my father's family. And then I went to school at Green Bay High School. From there, I actually learned how to do I learned the cultures of hey man, rock on, dude, and all that stuff. And and going out of school and doing some sniffies. But yeah, anyway, but I didn't do it though. But yeah, I learned all that stuff, man. It was great, man. But I think it was from then I met a guy named Marcus Powell through my music teacher, Jenny Little. Marcus Powell was actually the guitarist for Blind Spot and City of Souls nowadays. And we're doing an assignment, and I was doing it on Sole Mio.
Yeah.
Sole Mio was doing pretty good back then.
Yeah.
And she said, "Hey, look, Arthur," because I was like the only brown kid in that classroom, right? She's like, "Hey, Arthur, I want to introduce you to someone, Marcus Powell." And Marcus Powell, coming story short, he took me to see Sole Mio as a private like not an interview, just hang out. A hangout spot. And he took me with a couple of other people that were passionate about music. I was age 15 then, and talking to them and all that stuff opened my eyes up a lot more to what I could be doing in music in New Zealand. And I think from there it changed my life. And then from there I met a guy named David Artai, which was the guitarist in Leisure Mystic, which then we've done a lot of things through the studios and heaps of stuff, man.
Is that the one with the long hair, or is it? That's the one.
Yeah, the one with the long hair.
Oh, it's not long anymore.
It's not long anymore. Yeah, but yeah, the one with the long hair back in the day. But man, that community there that was called the Crescendo Trust. They helped me a lot throughout my early years of learning how to entertain people or do my music properly, professionally, and learning that way. Just grateful, man. That was morally of the incline of getting in, putting my foot in the door. But
do you think that because you've just named off a lot of people, do you think that that's helped you with like certain life skills as well, like being able to like meet new people and like click with them, but like you got a common passion, and you're still new to it, and that's the first time you're meeting them? Like, has that helped with your, I guess, confidence as well? Maybe.
Yeah, 100%. The confidence for me to do everything and try everything was definitely a boost, because before that, I would mind my own business. I wouldn't, like if I seen a new guy walking, right, I was always the guy to go up to them and say, I'll sit down with him and talk, but I wouldn't talk as much as I would now. To that person. Like, hey man, smile and all that, say some little funny dry jokes here and there, but and then I wouldn't be that confident if I didn't go through this journey with music and that. There's a lot that's happened. There's a lot that's happened. There's a guy named Christian Mausia and Tabani. which they play for 3 Houses Down, Stan Walker, and all that. And through them, I learned a lot of like advertising your own stuff, looking after yourself. And it doesn't matter if you got a Gucci bag or something like that. You can go to Odahu and buy a $5 bag that looks like a Gucci bag, and then you go on like main TV and people be like, wow, he looks so great, but the whole outfit costs $50 or like all along. But yeah, I learned a lot from them, so shout out to them as well.
Fuzzy, it's great. That's such a cool like journey, like from youth to where you are now. How many of your own tracks have you released?
How many of my own tracks? So how do I explain this? I focused all my years on how to do live performances, how to interact with the crowd, or do a 30-minute gig or an hour, 2-hour gig, and entertain people and interact with people. I learned that throughout my years. And I think it was like 2019, 2020, I decided, when I met Loud and Zed, Boppa Loud, I was like, hey, maybe this is my chance to stop all the live performances, or like, do some here and there to, but like to stop it right there and focus on studio work, like working on my own music, my own like creativity, and within songwriting or releasing music. So we've got a couple songs on the bank at the moment, ready to release. It's just the moment of promotions and advertisement, stuff like that. But yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. But we got some covers on the way.
Hey, any sneak peeks?
Any sneak peeks? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You want me to do it now?
Give us a preview.
You want me to do it now? You want a preview? Oh yeah, I want a preview. Eh? You ready? Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Imagine this don't happen. It's easy if you try.
I'm claiming the exclusive. We got an exclusive preview. That's what you got to look forward to with Mana's tracks, Mana and Loud's collab.
That's
I see you that's putting Loud's name on that too.
Yeah, man. Loud got that heat, boy.
Well, you know what?
Nah.
I was waiting for him to come at me for using his Loud got their heat.
Oh, true.
For the Wish one. Anyway, who are some people that you'd really want to collab with? Musicians.
Collab. Collab shucks. That's a big one. I think I haven't thought about that. I haven't thought about collabing with other people, like artists that are already out there. I think I'm morely. I don't know. I've opened up. It's a hard question. It's a hard question because I come from a musician background kind of guy, and I collabing with like guitarists and or like people that are like playing bass or piano and stuff like that. I would collab with, if I were to name someone from there, I think I'll be happy and to collab with the Nansen brothers, which is Junior Nansen, Jacob Nansen, and Ross Nansen. I've done it before, but all of them together at a band, playing at a show or something for an hour, I would love to perform with them. A little background check on the Nansen brothers. They actually play for like Stan Walker and that as well. So they're band, and X Factor, some of the X Factor stuff that you've seen, they're part of the band.
Oh, well. That's cool.
So they've been my mentors during my my tour years, but I would love to collab with them, doing an hour show or 2-hour show one day anyway. Yeah.
Bro, that must take a lot of stamina, going through like a hour or 2-hour gig.
Yeah, man, it does. I think going on tour for the 22 weeks actually humbled myself and looked at the whole music perspective as a new whole, because it's not just about going on stage and performing. It's setting up the stages, setting up your own sets, your backgrounds and whatever, and you got to think about the lighting and all that technical stuff. And then when it comes to showtime, it's like it can probably be like 15 minutes of showtime, but an hour of pack in and pack out.
Yeah.
So like, you're gonna be tired, but like you also got to think about the delivery and have that much energy for that 15 minutes. And when that 15 minutes done, you got to pack out. So I've done a couple of shows like that, like 7 shows a day, all the way to Monday to Sunday. And then it goes 6 shows and then 4, 2, and then it goes crazy. It goes on and on. But yeah.
What do you miss the most about live performances?
I've done a lot of live shows. And the one thing that I try to look out for was obviously try to entertain people. But I always try to look for that one guy that that didn't that wasn't like, how would you say it? Like, they're having fun, but there's something going on in their head. Like, there's something going on in their life right now that they can't have fun at the moment. I would finish up a show. I will go out there and I'll go talk to that person. Be like, hey man, what's up, bro? I see you in the crowd, man. How you doing? You know, I'll talk to that person because I want to try and make someone's day. Even though a lot of people having fun at that, I want to make someone that's sad, have a bit more faith in life, you know, have a bit more faith in themselves and stuff like that. And I always did that, man. Trust.
That's wholesome, man. That's wholesome. Do you have a preference of the number or like a crowd to perform in front of? Like, do you prefer a bigger crowd or a small intimate crowd?
I don't mind there.
Yeah,
I really don't mind. No matter how many I can say this, no matter how many shows that you do, you will always get nervous, no matter what. If you do like how many shows, like what, 7 shows a day from Monday to Friday, and then you think to yourself, you know, I'm not nervous. There's always gonna be something there that's gonna make you nervous. And yeah, I think bigger crowd, smaller crowd, I think it's just opportunity for different things.
Yeah.
If it was a smaller crowd, I get to talk to people. I get to play a song on the guitar, whatever, blah, blah. If it's just me, I'll interact with the crowd. I'd be like, you know, repeat after me or something like that, or, you know, woohoo, and then you go, yeah. You know, yeah, stuff like that. A bigger crowd, it's just vibes, energy. Feed them energy, they'll feed you energy, and no matter what. Yeah. But yeah, when I sang on the choir for Victor Arena, it was for Cooper's Church.
Damn, that would have been cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was I'll actually never forget it. You don't worry about all these thousands of people watching you. You're just enjoying yourself. You're just doing what you can do. And I think if you have that mindset, doing whatever you're doing in life, I think you'll just accomplish a lot of things.
How do man?
About yourself. Yeah.
Oh, how good. That's like those are some cool things that you've done, eh? Do you think I won't go into too much detail, but I used to do live performances as well, but the times where I'd be most nervous would be when we're performing in front of our peers.
Oh yeah, like family and that.
Yeah, it's like yeah, family, friends, like other people that do what you do. Oh man, how bad is that?
It's different, eh?
Yeah, man.
I get you, bro. I get you, man.
Bro, do you know if because you've got a couple of videos up on YouTube. What's your YouTube again? Can you just plug your YouTube real quick?
Boppa Mana. That's my proper YouTube.
Yeah.
No, but I think you probably heard, like, if you watch our streams and stuff like that, you probably heard like Sefo this and that. I've kind of left that kind of brand to the past, because I think I've taken that brand as a learning curve. There was a music video that was released, and it wasn't like, it's a bit of a dramatic thing here with I wouldn't say their names, but the people that recorded the music video, they were supposed to be a draft because the music wasn't done yet. But they released the music video because they were getting not forced, but like they were getting pushed to the wall by I think it was Warner Music.
Oh, Warner Music.
Yeah, and so they dropped my music video without my permission as well. So I won't say their names, but you
No,
will see it
that's
on
all right.
the.
I'll say Nazo Media, you bitch. We're coming for you.
We're coming for you, baby.
Damn, how dare he?
How dare him? But yeah,
That's crazy. And
yeah.
what do you
So
what was it like? Like, oh, you've had a lot of experience performing in front of a live crowd. Was it
mm,
was it awkward having like a setup there to record you for your music video? What was that experience like?
no, it was just more of because I wasn't ready. I wasn't dressed properly. I was just there. I was just told it was a draft music video. We're just gonna do a few tests and stuff like
Yeah,
that. And then bang, 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 backdrop was already done for me, blah blah blah. So yeah, I was like, oh yeah, sweet. This is the videographer's backdrop. This is what they're doing.
yeah,
It's not what like nothing's on me. I'm just
yeah,
there to do my music video. So
yeah,
obviously it's a draft because there's none of my input in the backdrop or anything like that, right?
yeah.
But, yeah.
Oh, fair enough. All right, man. I wanted to talk to you about content creating. So, what would you say to someone that wanted to get into content creating, but they didn't know where to start, regardless of what it is that they're doing?
Mm. Just have fun, bro. Honestly, um, if you have friends and stuff like that, make sure to ask them. I was like, oh, good, we put this online. I want to clip this, clip that. You don't want to be like, oh, I'm just gonna clip it and upload it, and then just play off them again. Go, haha, and then upload it. And then, hey, what's this doing up there? Eh? But yeah, I think there was a thing that Logan Paul said on recently to a guy that dropped his job. He was earning 100K a year.
Mm.
He dropped his job to go find a career with Logan Paul. I think there's one thing that Logan Paul said was, find a yep. If you have a tight group of friends,
Mm.
and they're all on the same mindset, and they're all like doing content creating it, I think that's the best way to work together
Yeah,
in that crew. But doing stuff with your friends, activities or whatever, or if you're gonna play games with your friends, and they're on the same page for content creating, bro, just
Mm.
go hard with each other. Make it natural. You don't have to like think about it hard. Just have fun. Clip whatever if you guys are all on the same page, and just go hard at it. I think a lot of people worry about, oh, they see a kid that's on Fortnite and stuff like that, and they're winning like heaps of millions of dollars and stuff like that because
Mm.
they're all going full sweat mode. You
Yeah.
don't have to be like that. You can be your own, something unique, and just push forward in your way. And people, whoever's interested in watching that, they will follow along. Obviously,
I
you're gonna
know,
get
man.
people that won't be interested in that.
Mm.
Don't worry about them. They'll come
Mm.
later, whether they're gonna hate or not. You just ignore them and just keep pushing forward for what you do and what you love.
Damn, that's a good answer,
Mm.
man. I wasn't
Oh,
expecting
thank you,
something
bro.
like that. Um, how would you explain what your content creating is? If you had to describe your
Mm.
your style, what would you say?
So for mine is uh this one I've been thinking about recently because I've been thinking about changing the way I do content.
Mm.
A lot of people look at Boppa or the also gaming that I used to run was their laughs are funny
Mm.
or man they crack up or stuff like that. Or skits, doing skits and that they'll look at my brand and be like, hey, that's a skit guy, or
Mm.
hey, that's the guy that's funny, or you did that video with the funny guy and
Mm.
like stuff like that. Sometimes you can get trapped in that loophole of that's that funny guy, or
Mm.
that's that guy when you know that you can do a lot more than just being that funny guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So recently, I've been I've been stuck in that loop where, oh, these guys are funny. Oh,
Mm.
but then you look at my like if I upload a Fortnite clip or a COD clip of me doing a trick shot or doing something crazy, you're not gonna get that much because they're not there. Their followers are not there to look at you sweat mode.
Yeah.
They're actually there to see something funny.
Yeah.
So at the moment, I'm stuck in that loophole at the moment.
Damn. I don't know
Mm.
this was going on. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're so true, right? People have this um idea of the type of content that other people have.
Mm.
For example, if you have a comedian, you're like, oh yeah, I follow this guy because he's funny. He's the comedian. And then when they post something that's serious, it's like there's a disconnect.
Yeah, there's a disconnect.
That's it.
And
Have you thought of which direction you are looking at going towards?
so the main purpose of me doing the content creating stuff was to spread positivity and laughter. Because I think there's a lot of people that go through depression. Everyone goes through depression, right?
Yeah.
If I can make someone smile for 5 minutes, I've done my job doing content creating. That was the same with me doing music and stuff. You know, how I was explaining, you know, if I see someone in the crowd that's not having a good night or a good day, I'll go up to them after the show. It's the same thing as content creating. Yeah, like I said before, recently been trying to get out of the loophole of being a comedian or whatever, funny guy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Or I got funny friends and stuff like that. So I've tested the waters. I've uploaded a couple of sweaty clips on TikTok. And I've, you know, I've been getting a lot of other followers that haven't seen the comedic side, but they've seen the sweat side. So they're following. So I have a funny, I don't know if you can see my hand. I have a funny community here. Yeah. And then I have a community that's lost over here that is waiting to see my sweaty stuff or whatever. And then you've got all these other communities here that you just need to keep on uploading and keep on being consistent to find them, for them to find you, and then they'll find your Twitch or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But obviously going to get 56 views on one video or another video or 100 views on this video. Just your viewers haven't found you yet. Just got to keep on going. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment.
How good, man. How good. But that's true though, because Freck, you're a pretty sweaty gamer. Yeah.
Nah.
You're like, yeah, I am.
No. I'm looking at you. I was.
No, serious, man.
I'll be honest. I think I've joined the donut crew at the moment now.
Oh, you
Call of Duty buzz, brother.
Mate, you're warming my seat, bro. Bloody hell. But nah, bro, that's exciting, man. I'm excited to see how that goes for you. Because like you said, it's testing, like there's no harm in trying something different. And to be fair, that's why I started doing this in the first place, was because I wanted to get away from having to be with my boys to get content out. You know, even though I enjoyed it, I knew that I could do something like this. You know, I knew that we know that we're capable of doing other things. Just other people don't know it yet. So yeah, man. No, I feel you on that one. I agree with you. What have you found with TikTok? Like, if some of your TikToks, bro, they are going off. But what have you found? What have you learned from using it?
So what I've learned is TikTok's quite crazy. It can be crazy at times. It can not be crazy at times. A lot of people. I looked at my stats the other day. Actually, it was last night, and I hardly look at my stats. And I looked at it last night because I accidentally clicked on it, and then I seen the my video stats, and a lot of them were like from the FYP page, the For You page.
Yep.
So you know, I think if you get like 100K viewers and you only gained like 500 followers, don't worry about that. They're like, those are the kind of people that are there to just scroll on TikTok and just like double tap to like it or something, or they'll just have a laugh and then scroll on. Yeah. But the people that follow you actually want to see more of you. So and then obviously what I said before, the testing of your community, that taught me a lot through TikTok. So I actually looked at my phone today and I seen that I had 10K viewers on one of my Fortnite Sweetie videos.
Cool, man.
And then they were attracted from a recent video that me and the boys did, which was on Fall Guys, where Loud was just like, yo, and then he gets hit by the sign. And
so that's crack up.
Yeah. So a lot of them people, they've seen the video, they scrolled on, but a lot of other people that seen it, they've clicked on my profile and then they had a look at my Sweetie stuff, and then they'll be like, oh, this guy's actually Sweetie, let me follow him. You know, so they like two kind of, does that kind of make sense?
No, it does. But yeah, you're right. That's crazy, and it's cool nowadays how we're able to use analytics I think if you go back maybe 5 or 6 years, we didn't kind of have those things available to us. We're just scrolling and be like, oh yeah, this Instagram post has got 12 likes and this one's got 2, so that must mean that this 12 one is cool. But we got it's available to us, which is real valuable, on my perspective anyway. For you, what kind of pages do you end up following on TikTok? If you had to categorize them and you're scrolling, which ones do you end up following?
Food.
Yeah.
Gaming.
Yep.
I'll split it up. So
yeah.
There's things that I enjoy: food, gaming, and supporting creators, content creators that I see grinding hard. Now for that one, I find that really important because when you follow someone and you're watching their journey, I always like them. I always like to post everything that they post up. I'll try comment as much as I can as well, because I see the grind that they're doing and I'm there to support them, right? And I think that's most important is to not to don't judge others because of what they're doing, right? Focus on yourself and you can do it too. And just be supportive of others. Like you don't have to be like, oh, that guy's got a million views or a million followers or something like that in a week, man. That guy's just view bodying or something like that. Don't be negative, man. Just be positive. Be, hey Ben, congratulations. One day I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Oh, you got my support. But then imagine if the 1 million guys are, oh yeah, you got my support. I support you. Stuff like that. I like your content. Man, that's dope. Yeah, Terrell, tougher. Nah. Nah, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding, lad. I'm kidding. Hey, you talking about Terrell, man? He's doing mean, right?
Bro, he's doing so well, man. I don't know him. Do you know him?
No, I don't know him. I don't know him personally.
Yeah.
I know his stepsister. Yeah, I know his stepsister. So she's actually my cousin.
Okay.
Yeah. It was weird. I don't know if I should tell the story.
Oh, you already put your foot in it now.
Okay. Yeah. So I won't say the name of the sister, but I was at a funeral quite a long time ago, and I was the one holding the casket of my uncle.
Yeah.
With all my cousins and that. And 2 years later, I was on a phone call with somebody. I was on a phone call with somebody, and then so, hey, are you related to this guy, that guy? And we were the guy holding the casket. I was like, oh yeah, why is that? Oh, you might be my cousin.
Oh,
fuck, bro.
Don't lie. Hang on. It wasn't. It was like this. So it was like, okay, hey, you like just carried on the conversation. Oh, snap.
Dang, man. Oh, I'll never forget that. That was funny, man. But nah, we just cheerio, mate.
Cheerio. You know what, man?
Cheerio.
I can't cut out that part of you mentioning Sorrel now, because then the follow-up to that is that you bloody hell. Oh man. But yes, he's doing some cool things, man. Like I'm really enjoying his news clips that he does about the week on social media and what's happened in the world. But what I went to from watching that, it's funny because you mentioned like how you watch one thing and end up on the other thing. What I ended up watching from that were a lot of his videos where he takes people that speak other languages in the streets in Auckland.
Oh, that's dope, eh?
Bro, those videos are so cool, sick, man. Bro.
Straight up, to involve somebody to do that and then capture it on film for others to to watch and see that, bro. That's insane. I'm just grateful that the stuff that Terrell's doing, that tells a lot of us Islanders that we can do whatever you watch on YouTube. You watch Fusi Tube or Logan Paul or so on and so forth. You can do that too. Doesn't matter if you're Polynesian or not. You can do whatever. You can be a streamer. You can go out and be a prankster or whatever. Bro, just do it, man.
Hard out, man. For sure, man. Well, thanks for that. I'm gonna go do something next week. Just after you told me that. Yeah, man. I don't know what it is yet, but
oh, okay.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you. I'll
Oh
text
yeah. Oh, and you want us to come pick you up for that seafood?
you. I was,
Oh yeah.
bro, you didn't hear me like sitting here like, oh, me. Just go without me. Sure.
Actually, I could imagine you being on Amigo.
You know what, bro? I've never tried it. I've only
You ever
watched
tried it?
Sua and Loud on it.
Oh yeah. You know, bro, I reckon you should do one of your podcasts on Amigo.
Oh my gosh, that's genius.
Bro, that's it, eh?
That's genius.
That's
Oh,
it, dude. Amigo on Omi TV, bro.
I'm
That's it.
I'm hanging up. I'm going to do it now. Stop this
Hey,
interview.
man.
You're going.
Do your thing,
Bro,
man.
oh, how good. That's a great idea. Thanks for that. I'll
Oh, man.
give you credit for that
$5.
one. Yeah.
My email.
Bro, do you have well, no, you obviously do, but who are your favorite content creators at the moment? You're
favorite?
enjoying at the moment.
I'm enjoying at the moment too.
Mm.
There's actually that's a good question. At the moment, I'm enjoying a guy named Whippy. So Whippy is a Twitch streamer on and he streams GTA roleplay
Yo.
on NoPixel, the famous NoPixel the American GTA roleplay server.
Yeah.
He's Australian, but
Yeah.
like the stuff he does is like real Australian that a lot of the world is learning about Australia because of the way his character acts.
Yeah.
And I think just everything that he does is so entertaining. It's like you're watching a movie. If he's on a police chase with somebody, he will make it entertaining. He's got music that backs up the scenario, that what's going on, and you know, it makes you feel like you're actually watching a movie. And then at the end of that, if he gets caught or not, you're still satisfied of what just happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like for someone to do that as a streamer, bro, you are doing
That's next level, eh?
that's next level, man. It's like, bro, that's it. And yeah, man, just good on him, man. I watched him when he was like 500 viewers and stuff like that. Now he's like popping off like 3 point something and 6 point something and best friends of Saikuno and blah blah blah.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, he's crazy dude, man. I love his grind.
Yeah.
That's one guy. The second guy I would say is I gotta give it up to Terrell, because Terrell's been doing mean. His weekly videos of updating social media news, bro, that is a clutch video to make. I know we had a meeting at BoppaGaming before, and Nazir came up with the idea, but no one pushed through. But I'm just grateful that Terrell had his own mindset and he made it into his own mindset and made it, bro. Bro, it's so awesome the way he's did it. I've shared it, I've liked it, man. This guy, applause to him, man. Creativity. And thirdly is actually I didn't have a thirdly.
Nice.
Actually, I do. My third will probably be Solid Gifts.
Yeah.
Due to his recent journey going to Facebook and that, man, I'll just watch them, you know. It's like starting again, but like at the same time, a courage to move from what he's got on Twitch platform to move to Facebook of not knowing what was gonna happen to your community and starting again. That's insane, bro. And I've watched them streams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the bro's gonna grow on Facebook. He's gonna start a new community, or he's gonna have the old community as well.
Yeah.
He's got my full support, man. So that'll probably be my third pick.
Bro, big time. And every time I'm there, you're there already. Which, you know, just echoes the supportiveness that you were talking about before. But yeah, good luck to him, man. You're right. Man. It's courageous. It's such a big risk, eh?
Yeah.
Not you know, maybe I'm using the wrong word. But yeah, that is a big move for him. And his family.
It's a big step into the unknown, man.
Yeah. And that's hard for some people, man.
It is hard for some people. Some people can't even like, and I get it as well. I get it. They can't leave the old community because they're scared of what's to come in their new leap of faith or whatever they're coming to. And so the gifts is a prime example. So whoever's following that journey, man, watch it now, because that's one journey to follow.
Fuck yeah, man. I wanted to ask you, bro, about your name, where it came from. Not your real name.
Mana.
Mm.
So Mana came from my character that I played on 5M GTA roleplay. So I was pretty. I used to know life the game on Xbox quite a lot, but then roleplay came along. Yeah. I used to know life it a lot after Call of Duty ended and that. But I used to play a character called Mana, and I met a lot of people during GTA roleplay, and a lot of people just got used to calling me Mana.
Mm.
And then I tried to get people to say my real name, Arthur, but they kept on coming back to Mana. So I was like, so when I joined BoppaGaming, my first name was Boppa Arthur, but people always call me Mana. And then I don't want to confuse everybody while doing content and say this is Boppa Arthur. But then people in the video, they're saying Mana, Mana, Mana. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just change it to Boppa Mana. So everything just changed. The whole brand, my whole brand changed to Boppa Mana. And then just everyone's calling me Mana. But my real name is Arthur. Yeah.
Gotcha. But yeah, Mana's it's a interesting name. It's like it's unique to, I guess, New Zealand as well. So I thought there might have been like a real in-depth meaning behind having that name, but nice.
Yeah, I think I used to have a group called Mana back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
It was just a bunch of us on GTA and stuff like that. But I learned a lot. Like I learned a lot during that group. And then when I first started GTA, obviously it came back to me being in that group. So I was like, oh, I'll just name myself Mana. But like, I think the term of Mana means just like, just be strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna carry on?
Yeah, I was, but yeah, I don't want to be wrong.
You know what? Te wiki o te reo Māori was last week, bro. You still got a couple of days to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh man, true, bro. But that's sick, man. That's sick. Do you have any other hobbies that people might not know about?
I used to box. I grew up with boxing. I didn't look like it now.
Sure, man. True.
I used to box. I grew up. So my dad was a professional boxer back in the 90s. And I wouldn't go in depth with that one, but I grew up with him teaching me boxing and that. I think it was a way of discipline. It wasn't to know how to fight. It was a way of discipline for me growing up. And then a couple of years later, when I was at Green Bay High School, I boxed a lot. I used to train with my dad's fighters, and I used to meet a lot of people down the road of boxing. And yeah, shout out to Carlos Ulberg. Shout out to all those fighters, man. Yeah, just touched gloves off a lot of people, and I don't know where they are today. I don't know where Carlos is, and a couple of them, but just grateful to be in that scene of boxing, because that taught me a lot. It taught me discipline. That taught me just be humble in a lot of things that I do, and boxing will forever be, part of my Samoan family.
Yeah.
Buzzy.
Yeah. Did you tell Saw this? Does he know?
Yeah, he knows.
Why the fuck are we putting Saw and Fox in? Why are we putting Saw with you?
I like to I hardly like talk about a lot of myself to other people. I'm always the quiet guy, but I speak a lot louder to others that are feeling down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's weird. It's weird for me, but it is what it is. But
nice, man. I want to talk to you about BoppaGaming. Surely you're past a year since you've been in.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's been a year now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's the story about you getting in the first place? Well, you joining in the first place. Sorry, it's a better way of saying that.
That's a good question. I remember we're just hanging out. I met Bop on GTA roleplay, and the first thing we did was argue with each other because he thought I robbed one of his friends at the mechanic shop, and then we just went back and forth. But then at the end of it, we were just like, "What's your name, Bop? What's your name, Mana? Oh yeah, want to go for a cruise?" And just our relationship started like that.
Yeah.
And then I met Fox, and then Ragnar, and then Fale came in, and then we're doing a lot of content on I was doing a lot of content for also gaming, and Spencer was doing a lot of content for BoppaGaming on GTA, but we were doing it together.
Oh, yep.
So so I remember Fox and Bop hit me up asking if I could if I'm keen to join BoppaGaming, and because Loud was, I was of Loud the whole time, I was like, oh yeah, sweet, that sounds cool. So I was thinking to myself, and I spoke to Loud, I was like, it would be better if we connected with people that are on the same mindset and the same grind as us.
Yeah, man.
Because that'll make it way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember me and Loud spoke about it. And so I went back to go talk to Bop and Fox, and I was like, hey, I'm keen, but Loud has to get the same opportunity as well. Because I'm not gonna leave anyone behind, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leave a team that's with me for $1 million. Never. But yeah, that's what we did. And then the journey's been mad with BoppaGaming. Yeah, a lot of similarities that we all do.
Yeah.
And I think it's just great to have everybody around together sometimes. Sometimes, but yeah. We stay supportive. We stay supportive of BoppaGaming.
Yeah.
And no matter what, man, I always, I'm always with the boys, just never above, never below, always beside, man. Straight up, because we're all aiming for the same thing.
Bro, facts, man. Big facts. That's a big selling point as well. I won't speak for anyone else, but that was a big selling point for me as well, is that everyone was working towards a similar, the same thing. It's like, bro, I'll work. That's what, it's similar to what I'm working towards. I want to do that with you guys.
100.
Yeah, it's been gangster. You're right. Everything you've said about it. Fuck yeah, it's been pretty cool, man. How would you explain to people that have no idea what it's about? How would you explain to them what it is?
What it is, like content creating?
Nah, BoppaGaming.
BoppaGaming. Just watch the videos, man. I'll send you a link. Tap. Have a look, brother. Tap, make a clap.
Is that what you said on the phone to Rail's sister-in-law?
I was like, if you my babe. That's off, bro. Why are you gonna bring that up for?
Oh man. Okay. Cool. Nice.
Yeah, I think that'll be my answer. Yeah.
Okay. What do you enjoy the most about it? Or what are the cool things that have come from being involved?
Being involved in BoppaGaming?
Yeah.
Just meeting new friends, Meeting new friends. Just a lot of things that we do together is like our Friday streams and Sunday streams.
Yeah.
Do it together, right? Do it together. So I think that's what I like. Yeah. Doing it together.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I'd agree with you. Like, so the same thing is when we're all together doing something. It's where the magic happens. So yeah, man. Oh, cool.
It is where the magic happens. Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite Bop.
Favorite Bop.
That isn't
That's a
Loud.
hard one. No way.
Silly. No, it's your favorite Bop that isn't Loud. So you got to choose from everyone else.
All right. Okay. See, my favorite Bop, I think, at the moment, my favorite Bop. Actually, I wouldn't say my favorite because I don't know. The one Bop that I admire at the moment is Bop. It's either Bop or Nazo. Because the reason why I picked Bop is because, man, what he's been through the last 2 months, it's crazy. And to hear him, we were jamming, the whole week last week, and just to hear him laugh and be happy and stuff like that, And to think that it was, a couple of weeks ago he was going through that stuff,
Yeah, man.
that makes me so grateful that he's here. He's here with us. You know what I mean? Like, we're chilling, man. And Nazo, I admire him a lot because of how much work he's doing. Right, he's doing a lot. I won't say as much because all of this is behind the scenes for him. I'll let him decide for his BTS. But he's doing a lot of videography work for a lot of people, and this is all under Moon Boy as well. So if you ever heard of Moon Boy, you know, doing music videos for all sorts of artists and stuff like that, that's what he's doing. I admire him a lot. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Works hard, eh?
Right, he works hard, man. He's sometimes I have to tell him, hey man, wanna take a break and come play some Rebirth? Oh god, I hate it.
Yeah.
Sad. So yeah, don't nutty. No worries. Okay. Yeah, man, I will come back like an hour later and be like, hey man, you still here? What are you up to? And he's like, oh, just editing. Oh, you want to take a break for that? He's like, oh, I have to get this done. He's like, oh man. This guy needs some water.
It's harder, man. He needs a smoker.
Needs a smoker, mate. Nah, he's the man, though.
Fuck yeah.
Bro.
Oh, 100, bro.
A lot of people will see his production.
Yeah. Man, that's exciting. That's exciting because we can see the work that he's doing. No, we can't see all of it, but we can see some of his work ethic and what he's the amount of effort he's putting into the things that he's doing. Yeah, just I'm excited to see him get recognized for that a lot more. Because man, he makes some nice things.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. You know what? When that thing happened to Bop a couple of months back, obviously for us, we were all in shock and worried about him and his family. All I could think about sometimes was like, fuck, man, what's the bet he's gonna get better? And then all I could hear in my head was like how he roasts us. And I was like, fuck, man, he's gonna get better. And then this is just gonna come, it's gonna be back to normal. And like, wow, what do you know, bro? It's just he's back to normal now. And yeah, it's a crazy experience for I can imagine crazy experience for his family, but man, it was scary. It was scary to say the least. All right, man. There's a couple more before we wrap up. But what are your 3 most important values?
Most important values.
Yeah.
What's your 3 most important values?
Shit. I put humility at the top. I found that my values change as I get older. You get older, yeah. Humility at the top. Would be, I don't know the word for it. I'd say teamwork. Things to do with teamwork. It's like it's important to me that everyone goes up together. Yeah. Not one person goes up and everyone else is down here. Or, that I find that's really important. And I can't think of a third one off the top of my head. But yeah, humility and teamwork. What about you?
I think my one's pretty much the same. Humility, and my second one probably definitely has to be teamwork. I think I can't say the word, but because I can't think of it. But like I said before, never above, never below, always beside. I think if you're on the same mindset as someone else or the same goal, why don't you just push together? No one's jumping on top of each other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I think if you're offered $1 million just for you to become part of that contract, and you have to leave your old team behind, what would you choose? Because I would choose to stay back with my team and make that $1 million and go forward and beyond. So teamwork is definitely one, and the third one is probably I can't really think of the third one.
Yeah, fair enough. Nice, man. See, great minds, bro. Great minds. Has there? Well, before I ask it, we've spoken about a couple of things, but especially to do with certain risks, like we talked about with TikTok before, like people getting discouraged when something might not blow up as they thought it would, and content creating where people are worried about what other people think about them. And like these things, affect your mental well-being for anyone really. But
Yeah.
has there been a time where you've struggled with your mental well-being? And if so, what's helped you along the way?
I go through a lot of that, every day.
Mm.
But I choose to keep on pushing forward. And that is a hard question. I think I always one of my answers is real bad as well. But it's also sometimes good, but it's always bad. I always use a lot of distractions like playing games and stuff like that to go away from the reality that I'm facing.
Mm.
Uh, yeah. I don't know. That's a hard question.
Yeah, no, for
What
sure, man.
What about you?
Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with what you're saying. And there's been there's definitely times where I find it harder to think positively um about certain situations. Um, but it's what's helped me along the way is doing this, to be honest.
Yeah, 100.
Because like you going to the Balangi school, it's me talking to people and having conversations that we don't normally have. And that just, that raises my awareness of certain things and how other people do things and that. And that's what's helped me along the way. Of course, your close friends and family and faith as well. Like I'm big on faith, and having my own journey and that kind of stuff. That helps me. And my kids, bro, they help me quite a bit because they're always happy. You think back to when you were a kid, man.
Yeah, man.
Half
things you're not worried.
Yeah, like not even half, bro. Like way less. There's nothing to worry about. They don't care about anything, so it's a good lesson for adults, I guess. Why should we care?
Yeah,
if our kids don't care, maybe it's
100.
not as serious as we think it is. But yeah, man. I like how you're swerving my own questions back to me. It's not about me, bro. It's not about me, man.
Man. Have to, brother. Have to ask the podcaster, these questions as well. How about we'll flip the coin? Right here?
Yeah, go then.
We'll flip it. Yeah. How do you get your hair so sexy like that? Come on now.
I shit you not. I cut it myself.
Would you cut it yourself?
Twice now.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, man. Save so much money.
Give us a quick no fade, just all zeros.
Yours looks like you've just cut it too.
Me? No, just cut it. I did cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I had to cut it, but I'm gonna cut the top tomorrow. Once we're in level 3. But yeah, at the moment it is what it is at the moment.
Yeah, but nah, for real, man. Like the only thing I care about, not care about, but the only thing that pisses me off is how the sides go real long.
Yeah, 100.
And it like sticks out that way. Oh,
Very
I got thick hair, so you might be able to relate. So that's the only fucking pain in the ass thing. But I cut it myself. My missus does the back. I can't see it. I don't know if it's alright, but yeah, man. That's the worst question you could ask to flip a coin.
Yeah, man. Oh, I got another flip a coin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what shampoo do you use?
For Head and Shoulders. Yeah, because sometimes it's just I look down, it's a bit flaky. It's a bit flaky.
Oh
so
yeah.
Got a Head and Shoulders. Like
Boppa. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Yeah, that's the one. All right.
So what about you? What's in your bathroom?
Silly, I don't know. I just use whatever.
Whatever's there. Yeah.
So I use conditioner first. Though. Yeah. So I condition it first, and then I get ready, get clean at that. So it's still my hair, right? And then I wash it off. Then I get shampoo. Then I start, But yeah. Does anyone else do that? Do you do that? You don't?
You know what? This is the clip that's going on Instagram, and if you do it like that, just let me know below. If not, let me know below as well. Because that's interesting.
Yeah, man. I love because I love the after effect. It's my hair gets soft. After that.
is it as soft as if you were to do it the other way? Can you tell?
Shampoo then conditioner?
Yeah. Have you noticed a slight difference?
Yeah. No, not really.
You know what? I'm gonna do that.
You should try it. Yeah, you should
So
try it.
conditioner first.
Yeah, conditioner first. You leave it on there.
Yeah.
So you obviously rub it all in, right?
And then you
And then then you kaele.
Yeah.
And then for the last part, that's when you wash it off. Then you get shampoo, rub it in.
Okay.
It becomes silky.
Damn. That's how you get the Lord Fuckwad here.
Yeah, that's shout out to Seattle. Let's go.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah, man.
What about toast?
Toast.
Yeah. What do you have on it?
Toast, avocado, salt. You're done for.
Really?
Yeah, man. Have you tried it?
Yeah. You fancy, bro. Mama Ganga got me into that.
Oh, straight up.
Yeah, she's half Balangi, so she came with roast chicken and avocados. Yeah, man.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. If we have avocado, I'll just have baka, tea.
Oh, hard. How good is that? Have you done it with peanut butter?
Yeah, hard.
Oh man.
Awesome. That's tena kwe. But yeah, but the peanut butter and jam, have you tried that?
I have. What are your thoughts?
So good, man.
Yeah, good. You're a fan?
Yeah, man. Are you a fan?
Yeah. What about Nutella or the hazelnut spread?
Hardly eat Nutella.
Oh, don't worry about that, Chris. I'll just go fuck myself. Yeah.
Solid. Man. Yeah. Actually, I'll flip another coin. Since New Zealand has been a level 2, what have you been up to since then?
Since we've been into level 2, I went and got my registration done for my car. I'm real bad, bro. I'll tell you a story. No, it's not a story, but when we went into level 4, I told myself, I was like, okay, because I found it really hard, to be honest, personally. Found it really hard this time around. Being stuck here. Like, I couldn't go to work. My gang still went to work, like she's an essential worker. So me being stuck here was really hard. And then we had the kids here during the week and that stuff as well. So I told myself that I'd start going for walks and that to get out of the house and do all that. But fuck, I didn't do it once. So when we got into level 2, I went for a walk and went to see my mum, bro, because she's out of my bubble, but she's around the area. So I went to see my mum, my sister, see that not that much family, but I went to see them and yeah, man, filled the soul. And then I filled my stomach with KFC and McDonald's and all that, bro. What are you looking forward to? Apart from seeing the boys and getting KFC, and seeing family, sorry, what are you looking forward to?
Looking forward to continuing what I was doing back in level 0, which was going to the gym and just getting stuff prepared, like getting a new backdrop and getting my my instruments and stuff like that.
Really?
So I think I'm preparing like a home studio kind of thing.
That's sick.
Yeah, I'm trying because there's a lot of things I want to do, and also I just want to get out there. I'm a bit sick of this level 4 stuff, being at home and can't really do much. You have to put everything on hold and that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. Gangster. I think he answered my last question, which was what's next for you. But is there anything else that's coming up for you that we can look forward
to? Yeah, so I've got a song, it's called Rocking Away. I think it's time to drop it now. Me and Spencer from BoppaGaming, he's on the track as well. So we're gonna drop that for that summertime vibe.
That's a banger, bro.
But yeah, that audio was supposed to come out last year summer, but yeah, something happened. I kind of forgot, but it's coming. It's coming.
Mad.
So I can't wait to drop that. We'll drop the audio, but hopefully do a music video for it.
Bro, that's sick, man. I think the reason why he didn't drop it is I don't know if you've heard, but I've got bars too. I think that's why I haven't dropped it, because you kind of knew that I had bars, and I'm going just I'm okay. I'll hop on.
Oh yeah.
I'll hop on
Yeah.
that track as well and
Yeah.
find some bars.
Yeah. Hard.
Yeah, man.
That's fun. Actually, because you're on Put It All, eh?
Yeah.
You should jump on a song with Actually, you know what we mean?
Mm.
If we had you and Beast Mosey together. Oh, imagine that. You know Beast Mosey?
Do you know what, man?
Mm.
Okay, bro, I fanboyed out. I ran into him
Oh yeah.
once in my life, and this was like a couple months ago. Because like the place where I used to go get haircuts is near the place that he works. And you know what's funny is that place, like the area, that's the same place where that video is from that you sent us.
True.
Like that's that like block. That's the same block where all these people are. Yeah. And I ran into him and I was like, oh, Supples, up to. Yeah. Have a good day. That was it, man. That's it. And it's the only time I've spoken to him. But no, he's someone that I keep an eye on. Like I like his content. I like the podcast that he does with Timmy every Thursday. They do Thankful Thursdays together. But yeah, man, he's a crack up dude.
I think I enjoyed a lot of his he used to have guests from Just the Norms and Bondi and all of that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Alexo and that. How I found out about that podcast was through Alexo. I used to jam with him a lot on Facebook.
Yeah, you did.
And, yeah. Sorry, my mic. All right. Yeah, so I used to jam with Alexo a lot. And to watch those episodes, bro, that was full of vibes, man.
Yeah,
it kind of reminded me of the New Zealand version of BoppaGaming. Like the BoppaGaming podcast, because you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, bro,
they're full on, New Zealand Islanders in that podcast, and then you look at ours like Australian kind of mixed of New Zealand vibe, a bit of mixture of everything.
Yeah.
So watching that podcast, man, it was mean, bro. You know how I said the three my three content creators?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I add a fourth?
Yeah.
Bro, Just the Norms. Bro, straight up,
man.
Just the Norms has been going so good with his creativity, his skits, his writing, and everything. If any multi-television or anything like that, you guys are missing out on his creativity. Straight up, man. Straight up. Hire this man, bro. Hire this man.
Big time. And you know who, like, that's who you remind me of. If you almost ask me who you are similar to, it's him, because both of you are the positivity aspect is important, and that's something that you guys both have. Like, everyone comes up together, and that's something that he speaks out about quite a lot. You'll see on his Instagram, bro. He shares everyone's freaking story or everyone's like content. He's that kind of guy, just positive vibes only, and that's exactly like you, man. So it's no surprise that that's someone that you're enjoying at the moment, because fuck, he's next level. And his green screen stuff, bro, next level.
Yeah, bro.
Sheesh.
Next level, man. Like, this guy is like, like you said, next level. But like, it's like changing the picture for me. It's changing the picture of how skits used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Just the Norms. Bro, gotta have my fifth one.
Oh, yo, okay.
My fifth one. This is my fifth and final one. So it's Just the Norms, and it's got to be Usgang. Shout out to Usgang, man. He's been doing so good, bro, on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
He's been pushing it on YouTube, that platform, man, and he's going that so good for this whole year. I've seen this journey. I've seen his YouTube journey this year, and he's growing to a point where it's kind of like Jimmy Jackson's one.
Yeah.
But it's getting there. You know what I mean?
Bro, he's on his way,
good, bro. Yeah, and his ideas, no cap. I think about these ideas, but I don't know how to do them, because I haven't gone into the industry of doing IRL skits yet.
Yeah.
But like I'll think of an idea. There's been like 3 times where this happens. I think of an idea, then the next day I see Usgang on YouTube and I watch it, and it's the same idea I thought about last night. And then it happened 3 times straight up. This guy is on a roll, straight up. He's on a roll and he's on the right path, straight up.
Yeah.
Do
you know what?
Man, Usgang.
What's the date today? It's the 21st of September. So before the 21st of October, you're gonna put out a IRL skit,
Mm.
and I'll do a Omegle podcast.
Ooh.
By that date,
Straight up?
it has to be uploaded by
21st.
of October. Does that sound like a good idea?
All right. Yeah.
Because I know
Yeah.
that it just, I know what you're like talking about when you say like, oh yeah, this idea, and I don't know what to do with it. So what that means now is that you're gonna get an idea, and then you're just gonna have an attempt, bro. It's like, you know, delivery or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We'll give it a crack, man.
Was that us? You
That's
do your
us, man.
Omegle.
Yeah.
You do tabs up on Omegle.
Yeah.
No matter what. If you need help with it, I'll be there.
Yeah.
And I'll do the skit.
Oh, how good, man.
Yeah.
How good. 21st of October. All right.
21st of October. That's us.
Mad. All right, brother.
Sorry, I forgot to mention it. I hardly celebrate you know, big victories, and I think that's important to celebrate all your small victories as well. Because if you don't care about your small victories, how can you be grateful for anything? Like for me, like, bro, I realized it's been 7 months now since I've gave up smoking, and I never celebrated it during those 7 months. I haven't drank since a year, and I haven't celebrated that, and yeah, stuff like that, bro. Like even that's a huge thing. Like I look at it, and I just look at it, like, you know, just shrug it off. But I think celebrating your small victories and your big victories is very important. You have to be grateful for what you've been through and what you've accomplished as well. So
100%, man.
Don't ignore it either.
No, you're right.
I'm trying to teach myself that as well. So
don't ignore it. So when the next time I come to Auckland, bro, we're gonna celebrate, gonna get some smokes and have a drink.
We're gonna drink, yeah. That's the one.
Yeah, you're right.
A lot of my church people, they knew I smoked. I wasn't afraid to show it, and like whoever came up to me, I was like, bro, this is my journey. You know, everyone has a journey. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You can't just tell somebody, this is the most important Bible. It's the real Bible. It's like, bro, just teach, plant seeds into people, let them know, let the seed grow inside of them. It's their journey. Let the seed grow. But yeah.
Solid, man. Solid.
Go back to church and I'm not smoking anymore. It's probably be one of my blessings, man.
Man, the gates probably opened for you when you walked in, you know, smoke free.
It's really hard. I haven't walked in yet. I've only been to the online services because I live for
Yeah.
But, when I get back anyway, I was
hard, man.
I feel new. Definitely.
Oh, awesome, bro. That's bro. It's hard to give up. And you're not vaping?
No, I'm not vaping. I tried to vape, but no. So
I
stopped. I'll stop because obviously I'm asthmatic. I'm mild asthmatic. But I felt sick, and grateful it wasn't COVID. I felt like COVID, but it wasn't COVID.
Yeah,
and that's what made me stop smoking, is because every time I smoked, it will block up my lungs. But yeah, when I recovered from being sick, I remember smoking. I didn't like it. It tastes different. Than it used to. And that's what I just stopped. I think it'll be different for everyone because the battle is hard, being straight. And if you are sick and you can't control smoking, if you've been off for 2 weeks, just keep on going. Trust me.
Hard,
keep on going.
That's worth it,
It is worth it. It saves you a lot of money, man. And
fuck yeah.
And looks after your health as well.
Yeah. Big time. Oh, cool, man. Thanks for sharing that. That's gangster.
No, all good.
That's us, man. Just want to say
man.
Thanks heaps for your time. I've been wanting to get this interview done for ages, and I talked to you about this ages ago. But COVID and liver lockdown stuff, couldn't get it done when we were supposed to. So yeah, really appreciate you taking the time out to come hang out, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me, man.